everybody, this is Keith here of Euphoria Pictures. Welcome back to my channel. Right, so I am back at it once again for another unboxing video. Not only that, but I'm hoping, fingers crossed, this video will help a few of you out there in terms of making you aware of this release. Because I don't know why this edition, it just seems to have flown under the radar a little bit. I haven't seen too many videos on this release, and I think I understand why I haven't, which I will get to now in a few minutes. But as you can see by the thumbnail, it is no surprise. The movie is Nobody. So this is a 4K collector's edition. It's a universal release. And this edition is limited to 1,000 copies. Now I can tell you it's still available on Amazon UK if you are interested. The price it's going for is €59. It's a little steep, it really is. But I've said it so many times on my channel, whenever you bring out a numbered edition like this, you're adding €10 to €15 onto that price tag. I know a lot of people won't like that. But it's a thing, it really is. It's a fact that this happens. The rarer the item, the more expensive it's going to be. It's the way of the world, unfortunately. Now, I have to tell you, I was very relieved to see Universal finally bring out a release this year. Because they had an absolutely fantastic year last year. And we didn't get anything up to this point from them this year. And it was a bit disappointing, but having said that, I'm almost certain Universal left it till the second half of last year to bring the bulk of their releases, and I'm hoping the same will happen this year. Now, I can understand why this release has kind of gone under the radar a little bit, because like I said, it is a universal release. It is limited to 1,000 copies. Now, the thing is, Zavvi brought out an exclusive release a couple of years ago. It must have been around 2 or 3 years ago. And I can tell you now, this release is the exact same as the Zavvi one. I mean, the artwork, the box, the booklet, the postcards, it's all the exact same. The only difference with this release is you're getting a very different looking Steelbook. Now, is the Steelbook better than the Zavvi exclusive? I don't know. I honestly don't know. But it goes without saying, folks, if you do happen to have the Zavvi exclusive, there is absolutely no point whatsoever you buying this release, especially when you can actually go out and buy the Steelbook that's inside this one separately. So yes, there is, I do like the release, I love the release as a matter of fact, but there is an element of laziness about it, you know, giving us something that has been already out already, other than the Steelbook. So I am a little bit disappointed with that, but having said that, I never owned it, so I'm very happy to finally now have this one in my hands, in my collection. And I have to tell you, I am a big fan of this movie. I remember when it came out, I remember hearing something, I was like, oh, please do not let this be true. But there was a rumor going around that there was going to be like a John Wick and a Nobody spin-off. They were saying that this movie lives in the same universe as John Wick, and I was like, no. Not everything that comes out today needs to be part of a universe. Now, thankfully, that hasn't developed, and I hope it never does. Now, the movie has a sequel which came out last weekend, and from the sounds of things, it's gotten a decent response from the audience. I think it has a high rating on Rotten Tomatoes, which is great to hear. I have seen the trailer to it, and it might be one of the best trailers I've seen this year, and the reason why I'm saying that is because they used that song, Holiday Road, the Lindsey Buckingham song. Now, I thought that song could only work for one series, which was the Vacation series. But when they implement it into the trailer of the sequel of this, I thought it was perfect. I thought it was an absolutely fantastic trailer. And I honestly cannot wait to check out the sequel to this one. Now, when it comes to the 4K transfer on this one, I just wanted to give you a quick heads up on it as well. It's a good transfer, it really is. It's not going to set the world on fire by any stretch of imagination. It does have considerable differences there, particularly when you stack it up against the previous Blu-ray. Now, the movie has this kind of gritty look to it, so that means, you know, you do see a lot of grain on it. And the grain does seem to be a lot more evident on this release than the Blu-ray, but having said that, I think it's a lot better resolved on this 4K release. But once again, the star of the show is the implementation of Dolby Vision, and you are going to appreciate some of the colours that you're going to see throughout this movie. Everything just has a very natural appearance to it, which is always great in my book. Not only that, but I think the image is considerably brighter on this 4K release, which is strange to say because, as you know, Dolby Vision has this knack sometimes for darkening an image. But this one is considerably brighter over the Blu-ray. It's a solid looking image. Just don't be expecting to see one of the greatest 4K transfers out there. You're just not getting it with this one. Now, it does come with a Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I have to tell you, it sounds fantastic. There is some nice bit of activity there. In terms of the overhead channels, very subtle, very subtle. Only in a handful of scenes where you would actually kind of make out anything above you, mainly to do with those heavier action set pieces. A lot of the gunshots that you hear throughout do pack a nice punch. There is a great sense of low-end bass there as well. It's a wonderful Dolby Atmos soundtrack, and I would probably put the sound ahead of the picture quality. But take nothing away from it, it's still a very solid 4K disc. Right, so I am going to take you around this release, give you an idea of what it looks like, and I really do hope you enjoy it. Right, so here we go. Nobody. So there is a J card. I want to quickly bring it in and let you have a look at it. But as you can see up top, it's showing you everything that's basically inside this release. Of course, you got your special features in the middle. Unfortunately, there's not too much going on in terms of special features. And then you've got all your technical information down below. So it is held on by glue spots. You know the drill. When removing, just be very careful. Right, so that is the J card. On to the release we go. So the first thing I just wanted to quickly comment on is the finish of this box. It has a lovely soft touch finish. The only problem is it really does show up fingerprints, so apologies if you start seeing my fingerprints on this release. It just can't be, well, it can be helped if I decide to buy a pair of gloves. And now in terms of spot glossing, it's all down to the actual title of the movie, and that's it. Now in terms of the artwork, as you can see, it's very simple. You've got, it's Bob Odenkirk, if I remember correctly. I hope I'm getting his name right there. But as you can see, yeah, you got him on the cover. As you can see, he's looking a bit bruised and battered. And that's it in terms of the main artwork on this one. But again, it's the soft touch finish that just steals the show when it comes to this box. It just feels incredible. So that is the main artwork anyway. Onto the top we go. And once again, the title is done with spot glossing. Down below, you've got your limited number, and as you can see, mine is 369 of 1000. Now, onto the spine, and there's my fingerprints that I'm talking about. God damn it. Anyway, the title, once again, is done with spot gloss, and you got the 4K logo there as well, Universal down below. And then right around to the back, I have to tell you, I love the back artwork on this one. So, as you can see, it's Bob Odenkirk once again. And as you can see, he has set fire to a few $100 bills. And just like the main artwork has that lovely soft touch finish. But there's nothing going on in terms of spot glossing on the back of this artwork. So I do love that. There's something about the picture, the image. It just looks perfect. Look at that. Amazing. So that is the back artwork of this release. Then I'll just show you the contents that we're going to be looking at. And as you can see, it's nice and snug inside the box. So let's take everything out and get this going. Right, so the first thing you are greeted to is a couple of postcards. So these postcards are the exact same cards that you will see in the Zavvi exclusive release. No, I'm almost certain every single one of them are the same. But as you can see, you've got a nice high gloss finish on them. And I think there's probably maybe 6 of them altogether, something like that. So yeah, it's just showing you a few characters throughout the movie. I think that's all of them I've gone through. So yeah, 6 postcards, and this is the backings, and they're the exact same on each card. So that's the postcards. Right, so what else have we got here? We have a double-sided poster, which I will show you now. So this is the newly commissioned artwork, and this is the same artwork that you're going to see on the Steelbook itself. So apologies that I can't get that fully into frame, but I think you get an idea of what it's all about. And then when you turn it around, you've got that original poster artwork. Now, I'm not too sure, I could be getting this wrong, but I think that's the artwork that Xavi used on their Steelbook. Now, if it's not that, it's something very close to that. But I think that's what it is. So, as you can see, yeah, like I said, it's the original poster artwork, and it's great to see that it was featured in this set. So, that is your double-sided poster. Of course, then you get a booklet. And yeah, even the title of the movie on the booklet is done with spot glossing, so you don't see that too often. So I have to give credit there to putting that little bit of extra effort onto the booklet itself. And right around to the back, you've just got a quote from the movie itself. And this booklet does cover quite a little bit of everything. Right at the back there, I think it's the production design. It also covers a lot of the stunts that you see throughout this movie. And I have to tell you, it's great to see him back in the sequel, because I'm sure a lot of you are aware of it. But he actually had a heart attack a couple of years ago. So to see him come back, again, all the credit in the world to him. Absolutely incredible. So as you can see, like I said, there is quite a lot of a write-up in this book, which is always great to see. You got a few stills in there as well. So that is the book. And all that's left to do is to bring in the Steelbook and show you that. Now, the Steelbook itself has a matte finish. Now, which is a bit of a shame, because I think a high gloss finish would have added so much more in terms of this artwork. But as you can see, it's the same artwork that I showed you on the poster. You got Bob Odenkirk on the top there. You got the $100 notes behind them. And you got a lot of the characters that you see through Christopher Lloyd. He's fantastic in this. I wonder, is he back? No, he is back in the sequel. Again, that's great to see. So there's nothing going on in terms of embossing or debossing when it comes to the Steelbook. I don't know what to tell you. Is this better than the Xavi exclusive Steelbook? I don't know. I'm going to say probably not. I don't know. I need to look at it again. Anyway, that is the main artwork on the steel. This is the spine of it. And then when you look at the back of it, you've just got a couple more $100 notes, and you see a lot of black splatter paint all over the back of it. So not much else to be said in terms of the back artwork on this one. So I will open it up in full and let you have a look at it. There you go. I think it's a nice Steelbook. I just think it could have been more if they maybe just gave it that high gloss finish. So anyway, turn it around. This is the 2 discs inside. So you got your 4K disc, and then of course you got the accompanying Blu-ray disc. And all that's left to show you is the inside of the Steelbook itself. And that's actually a great segment in the movie. I think that's the scene where he, let's just say he comes out of retirement. It's a good segment. Right, so there you have it. So as per usual, I want to do a little recap here, like I always do. So you have the Steelbook edition. You, of course, got your booklet, your double-sided poster there as well. Of course, you got your 6 postcards and the box that holds it all in. And there you have it. That is Nobody. Right, so there you have it. That is my release of Nobody. Now, like I said at the start of this video, this was Universal's first collector's release of the year. Now, thankfully, they have announced a second one, which is Casper the Friendly Ghost. Now, that's getting the collector's treatment. It's shaping up to be a beautiful release. The Steelbook that you're getting inside that one is widely available. As a matter of fact, I think it's out in the States at the moment. It does look beautiful, and it is there if you are interested to pre-order. I'm almost certain the price will probably be similar to this Nobody release. So you're talking around maybe €59, something around them lines anyway. And I have it pre-ordered myself. Can't wait to get it in my hands. Like I said, it does look beautiful. And I haven't seen that movie in years, so it's going to be a blast revisiting it. So, right, I'm going to let you go. That's my video. So, as per usual, if you did like what you see here, please do give it a thumbs up. And if you could do, leave a comment down below. And please do share your thoughts on this release and what did you think of the movie itself. And yeah, I hope to see you all again real soon with my next video. Until then, I'll see you soon. Bye bye.